to order and start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moving on to roll call.
Casey Benner,
Here.
Mark Buckeye.
Here.
Tom Hooper.
Here.
Bill Hart.
Here.
Whitney Tucker. We have a quorum.
Okay. Moving on to the approval of the agenda for tonight's meeting.
So moved. Second. Yes.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, moving on to the approval of minutes from our last meeting of March 17th of 2025.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, moving on to introduction of evidence.
I have the city code and the design guidelines. You have the staff packet in front of you. After I sent the staff packet last Thursday or Friday, I sent an additional amended staff packet that has some more pictures of it. So you have a hard copy of that in front of you. And that's all I have.
I'll make a motion to approve the evidence.
A second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the evidence. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, moving on to old business.
Just an update. A little over a year ago, we applied for a SHPO grant for a walking tour. It would have been around November of 23, and we were approved for that. They have had to go through a few personnel changes at SHPO, and so I wanted to let you know that they did get us the contract. We're still looking through it on our end because it's considerable. I sent back some questions. So as soon as they get back and we look it over and we're ready to move forward, I will let you know, but we did take a step forward this past month.
Great.
Okay.
Good news.
Moving on to new business. We'll start with SGHC 023-25 to receive a certificate of appropriateness to cover the boarded up windows on the building with beadboard, including 2 additional windows on the southwest corner at 284 Merchant Street.
So our applicant, Mr. Nagar, was trying to join us via Zoom, and it looks like he actually might be able to here. If not, he's on the phone with us. Oh,
Yeah, I'm here.
it looks like you're also on Zoom.
Okay, let me walk back to the computer. It's dark and dark, so I walked away. Let me see if I'm up. Okay, I can see you.
I'm gonna hang up the phone if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you hear us? And if so, you're muted.
How about now?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Ready for me to go in?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, I appreciate you, entertaining my request. I purchased a building at 284 Merchant Street, I believe it was last August, and I've done quite a bit of interior work. And let me move here, I'm sorry. Did quite a bit of interior work, and trying to get some work done on the outside. You all have the pictures of the windows.
We do.
You do have the pictures of the windows.
Yeah, we do, Randy.
So, as you can see, this is on the east side of the building, in the alley. I believe it's the first floor going north to south. have been boarded up, and they were boarded up when I purchased the building. There's the back two, which are on the southeast corner. They're not boarded up, but they're not functional windows. The interior of the building has paneling, so they're not functional. So, the only functional window in the whole alley is the bathroom window, which I don't intend to do anything with. It's in good condition. So what I want to do is I want to, the windows that are already boarded up, they had plywood on them. And again, that was done before I purchased the building. I'd like to put plywood on the back two windows and then cover all the windows except the bathroom window with beadboard, and to make them look like they're two closed wooden shutters. And paint them probably a dark gray and probably a maroon, and apply some wooden homemade handles, just so that they appear to be, closed shutters. But they would be non-functional. They would be attached to the plywood that would be underneath it.
Randy, you're gonna leave those other two windows, the two rear ones, you're just gonna cover the glass up? Is that what?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
On those other two rear windows that you're wanting to cover up, are you gonna leave the glass there? You're just gonna cover it?
Yes, sir, that's what I was gonna do. One of them, I believe it's the one to the far south end, or north end, actually. So I think that's the one that has the glass is broken. It's one of those two windows on the bottom. The glass is not there.
Gotcha.
So the
So,
rest of them don't have glass.
all right, so you're gonna,
I was just gonna leave, if you want me to remove it, I certainly can, but I prefer to leave the glass too.
no,
Just add some increased insulation.
right, no, I'd prefer you to leave the glass and the frames in there. That's why I was asking.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna leave everything there, and again, just cover those two up with probably 3/4 or 1-inch plywood, or possibly I may just need to put in a frame that I could adhere screws or nails to with 2x4s.
Okay.
Just one other item, the front window is in good condition and the back window is also as well. I don't intend to do any modifications to those two windows.
Personally don't have any issues with it. I mean,
I'm curious as to the front two windows that are already boarded. Those arches are segmental. Are you gonna do shutters with segmental arches on them? You know what I'm talking
Yes, sir.
about?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, they'll be each window will remain the same shape of the beadboard. And I also want to remove the paint from the sandstone window ledges,
oh, nice.
that have been painted over by the previous owner.
Okay, I don't
I'm
have
going
any
to
issues with
approve.
it. I'll make the motion to approve it as is.
I have a motion. And a second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the certificate of appropriateness. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Mr. Nagar, they voted to approve, so I will, pull that together and mail that to you.
Okay. Great, I really appreciate y'all helping me out here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Okay, bye-bye.
I might be surprised if I don't know if that's gonna be sandstone, but that's gonna be,
Oh,
if that was built in 1920, it's not gonna be sandstone.
No, it's probably not.
It's gonna be brick.
Yeah,
You
It's
think the
either that or
aprons are
either that or
brick?
the date.
You think the aprons are brick?
Well, no, he was thinking, I'm looking at the date, it says 1920 for the date of construction,
Mm-hmm.
but you look at some of the other windows, they have the brick. But
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but these are the handmade, these are factory.
Right,
So I bet these are limestone.
that's what, maybe it's a lot earlier than 19.
The front two windows with the segmental arches probably.
I'm just saying, the date on here is probably wrong, it's maybe when they.
Yeah, I walked down the alley to check and.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all these different, you can see.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. You can see the front part of the building's older than the back.
Yeah.
Mhm. Should have told them not to sandblast.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even think about
Oh.
I can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
it. Yeah, let them know not to sandblast
Yeah.
that. Or walnut shells, any version of blasting it.
Right. No, you can end up with a sandbox under your window.
Right.
Okay, moving on to administrative approvals.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listed here, and I have one addition to that, the 5 that are there. It's a roof, 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 and roof. And then 291 merchant, I'm gonna add, there's a certificate of appropriateness that was administratively approved. So 291 merchant came to us at our last meeting in March about some car siding, and they have changed. They're going to put colored glass at the top where the transom windows would be, and then the ceiling of the porch area is beadboard. They're going to purchase more of that beadboard and then use that underneath the display windows.
Much nicer.
And I went ahead and proved that because it matches the material. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's all I have.
I'm just curious on, over here on, I think it's 198 Market,
198 North 4th.
North Fourth Street, yeah. I don't know what she would play, never mind, I should ask this later. Never mind.
That's all I have.
Any other business? Okay. We can adjourn.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.